time we started back in 1986, I have always been very progressive in my thought, and I believe in reinventing myself and the brand. And so, just before COVID, I did feel the need that we need to bring in that bout of freshness in the store. And although Anmol was a boutique store, we wanted to make it even more boutique. And then there was a complete rehaul, not only in terms of the look, but in every which way, in terms of even the props, the way we serve our tea and coffee. So everything went through that rehaul, and then we thought the best way to call it would be Anmol 2.0, because really that's what it is.
I feel very lucky, very privileged that I get to be part of such a well-established brand. I love working with my dad. I get to meet him every day now that I'm married. It's nice to have the time and to see him every day.
During her growing up period, we managed to make a very nice rapport between father and daughter. Every 6 months we would take a holiday. At those holidays there would be a lot of talk between her and me. So there was a nice connection that we made even before she came in and started working with Anmol. She chose to get into the fashion design business, and that honed her skills and her taste and her sense of aesthetics.
I have a lot to learn from him, but I feel like I'm already mimicking him. A lot of times I'll be dealing with clients and I hear myself say things that like exactly the way Dad would have said it, but there's definitely so much more to learn and so much more to grow. I feel like I learn from him every single day.
So I think the biggest quality of Trisha that I have been impressed with, and I'm saying it in front of her, I hope she doesn't, and that is that her focus. So when she's at the store and then when she's, either it could be with the client or just looking at the merchandise, or when we have our HOD meetings, her focus is more than 110%.
We do have disagreements, not often, but we do have some disagreements sometimes. But as Dad said, we've built a very good connect and a bond since we were very small. That has always been very open and given me the space to voice my opinions. So it's easy to just go to him and talk about it, and we'll have a little conversation about it, and it ends pretty much there.
Definitely disagreements are there, and I think it's healthy. See, the goal is similar. We want the best for Anmol. So when you know that, then it makes things a little easier, because it's not you against her. It's just that some idea is different, some thought process is different. Her perspective of looking at things is different and will be different because she's so much younger. But like she said, the good thing is that we sit and we thrash it out, literally. In fact, the last disagreement we had was day before yesterday, and she came and she said, "Dad, I want to talk to you and I want you to listen." I said, "Okay, I will not talk." I let her speak for 5, 6, 7 minutes without interrupting her, without justifying anything, nothing. I'm willing to hear, and if the need be, accept that I need to change here, and there is no ego here. See, the problem happens especially between the newer generation and the older generation, is because a lot of times there's an ego factor that comes in. The father will say, "I know, I have done it." Luckily, I'm not like that. In my case, because this is a first generation business, I have learned from my own mistakes, and there have been instances where she's come up with very good ideas, and we'll accept it, because like I said, the goal is common, and which is to take Anmol to greater heights. So I tell Trisha, now I have done what I have to do. I've been it's been 36 years. I'm a very happy, content person. What we are doing at the moment is making some strong systems ever since she's come, because we thought that we need to strengthen our back end systems and things. The future, I would leave it to Trisha. Whatever she thinks is the right thing to do, I am ready to hand over the reins. because I don't want to hold on. That's not the way legacy is passed on. I will show you direction, but you have to do, your planning, and you have to say, this is my goal and this is what we want to do. I've reached a stage where I want to now enjoy life. I want to travel. I want to, do the things that I've always been wanting to do. Look at my bucket list and tick them off one by one.
Very ready to do a lot of work, and we have a lot of plans ahead, but it's always better to do them before you say them. So I'm going to keep that to whenever it happens.